Real quickly, we're going to do an unbox, so here we go. I'm not going to read the box to you, I think that's ridiculous. Stickers that you cut in half. Open it up, inside there's the unit, and I guess this is dust from the cardboard box, because it seems like there's always some in the lower end Samsung stuff. Very surprising. Unit wrapped in plastic. Some assembly required charger, manual, charging cable, and that's it. That's all you get with the unit for $249, but really that's plenty. Okay, we're back. One of the nice things about this unit is, and you know, as I've been making this movie, it's frozen up. The only 2 times it's ever frozen up is while I'm making the videos. I've been using this thing for 3 days now. I've never had a pause, a hesitation, or anything. But the minute I turn the camera on, it starts flipping out, or slowing down, or freezing, or hiccuping. But there you can see it's pretty fast. Let's show you movies. And I really would like to show you movies from a clean boot, but I'm going to go ahead and open up Netflix and let you see it play. Media. I'm going to continue watching Law and Order: Criminal Intent. Now the first time I taped this, it had a little freeze up, and I really think that's because Netflix is allocating cash for the first time, because, and if for those of you who are watching, you may be shocked to learn that
war on crime.
Law and Order is fictional.
Are pursued by the detectives of the Major K Squad. These are their stories.
Audio's fine. I would probably use headphones. Whoa, I picked something racy. That's cool.
What's wrong? Where are you going?
And anyway, this is the second time that I've run Netflix, and the quality of the picture is really exceptional. The first time I did it, it was a little, seemed like it was a little lower, and I'll bet you dollars to donuts what was happening is it was creating the buffer for the first time. So you can see that it's obviously going to be a good Netflix machine too. Okay, so here's play music, which this is kind of scary. I don't really like these. I'd rather have a standard list, being an old guy. But let's listen to some Italian songs that I put so that my wife could have them for Christmas. This one sounds good. Probably not going to be on the Billboard Top 10 anytime soon. Anyway, you get the idea. Plays music. The music's cached, so again, it's not hitting against that 4 gigs you got or the 16 gigs you got stuck in the side if you got it in there. Works great. Alright, let's talk for a second about the build construction of the unit. On the top, you've got an on-off switch, which is also your pause and open up back switch. Volume control, that's it. I don't know if you can see this, but you've got a VGA camera, which is pretty low quality. There's a sensor there for darkness sensor. Headphone jack, speakers, your charging cable connector, rear camera, which is 3 megapixels, Samsung logo. All in all, done away with the switches that are in the bevel in the previous versions, and they got all software switches now, which is really nice, a lot nicer. And overall, the unit, put my thumb over it, it went dim, is really well built. And even though this back is plastic, it feels metal. It just feels metallic. It really, I don't have any qualms whatsoever about the quality of the unit. I think that this unit will last a lot longer than the technology will be valid. So I can recommend this unit. I don't think this is a gamer unit, but I do think that this thing is absolutely perfect for a college student or a high school student, a person who at work who wants to keep track of their schedule, what needs to be going on. The quality of the apps in Android have improved dramatically, and there's a lot of really good apps now that are available that look good and have a nice UI. So I can enthusiastically recommend this. It gets 4 stars on Amazon.com. I'd be willing to give it 4.5 stars when you take into consideration that the price point is low and you get $100 worth of free Dropbox, which if you take that off the price, this costs less than the next cheaper 7-inch tablet, the Kindle Fire. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little peek at the Galaxy Tab 2.07, Galaxy Tab 2 7.0, and